Hey Mixers, welcome back to another WNBA player props video. We had a decent day today, and we only have a 2-game slate tomorrow, and I don't really like the Seattle Storm Connecticut Sun game, but I was able to find you 2 player props before I went to bed tonight, and I will look for some more plays tomorrow, and I will add those in the pinned comment as usual. If you want to get into the mix for the cash giveaway that we like to do if our best bets hit, since I only have 2 today, just make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment hashtag in the mix. With whatever you want to comment, anything at all. So let's jump into those picks, guys. All right, so this video is going to be pretty quick, guys, which is great. So let's just start with the recap. We did go 1-1 on our best bets. Tiffany Hayes over 3.5 rebounds. She had 4, and she did not make it sweaty for us. She cashed that in the third quarter. And then Satou Sabally over 5.5 rebounds. She only had 3, and she was struggling the whole game. She was guarding Sonia Citron the whole game, pretty much. Meaning she was on the rim a lot of the time. So she was not in position to get rebounds. But I went ahead and did a deep dive on this because we took another Satou rebound prop that didn't cash for us. So I did a deep dive on this. And it looks like that since DeWanna Bonner joined the team, Satou has not hit this line. It's only been 2 games, now 3 games, so like a 3-game sample size here. But DeWanna Bonner got 6 rebounds today. And so she's stealing some of those rebounds that are normally Satou's. So I don't think we can be betting on Satou's rebounds anymore, especially if it stays at like the 6.5 level that it's normally at. In fact, we might have to hit the under sometimes. So I will keep that in mind for the future. That does bring our total WNBA run up to 72.55 or 45-2, which is 61.54%. So pretty good. Our leans did well. So Courtney Williams under 5.5 rebounds. She only had 1. Sophie Cunningham over 1.5 3-pointers made. She shot 1 for 7, so she had her opportunities, and she just did not take advantage of them. Some of those were wide open threes, and she just missed. Kelsey Mitchell had like 6 or 7 3-pointers, and Sophie could only get 1 for us. Aaliyah Boston over 3.5 assists. She cashed this in the first quarter, but she did end with 6. And then Chelsea Gray over 8.5 points. That one was looking good early on because she got up to like a 7 or 8 early on and just needed 1 more basket. It was 7 because then she hit a 3-pointer and that put us at 10, and then she just didn't get anything more after that. So she did cash that for us. She barely avoids the ban list. Congratulations to her. And then the bonus bet did not cash. Sonia Citron only took 2 3-pointers. I mean, it's got to be pretty hard when you're guarded by Satou Sabally and she's got you by 1.5 feet to take those 3-pointers. But yeah, she only took 2 and missed them both. So let's jump into tomorrow's picks. We're going to start with Leonie Fiebich over 9.5 points. So Breanna Stewart is not going to be playing in this game, meaning that Leonie Fiebich should get the ball in her hands more often, since she is really... There's only a couple forwards for that team. I wish we could bet on Izzy Harrison because she comes off the bench and she's actually awesome. But they're not giving us Izzy Harrison props. Marina Johannes is a guard, but she comes off the bench for Sabrina, and when she is in, she is scoring. So I wish we could bet on those 2 players. They're not giving us props. Everybody else's lines are inflated because Breanna Stewart is out. So Natasha Cloud's lines are too high. Sabrina's lines are too high. Jonquil Jones' lines are too high. Natasha Cloud, might have already said her. Anyway, they're all too high. But Leonie Fiebich's lines are normal. So we're just going to take her and hope she gets it done. Natasha Howard had 18 against them. And also Alana Smith on the Lynx, who can't really put up a lot of good games, and her line is normally 9.5. She's also been able to get it done against the Wings. So, yeah, I'm just going to take Leonie Fiebich here. She can get it done from 3, but she can also cut to the basket and get those assists from Sabrina. Sabrina's assist line is 6.5, I just want to point out. It's normally 5.5. It used to be 4.5 was the normal line. Now it's 6.5, but I think she can actually get there. I'm not going to be betting on it just yet, but I think she's going to have a lot of assist opportunities in this game. Hopefully to Leonie Fiebich. And then we're going to go ahead and just take Paige. She is the thumbnail over 17.5 points. This is her away game data. So she's over 71, or her home data, excuse me. She's over 71% of the time at home, 50% total on the year. So it's kind of a coin flip here. I'm just going to take the best player that the Wings have and send her up against the Liberty, who have been allowing everybody to score. They just allowed every single Sparks player to go over their lines, and Paige is better than them. So, yeah, I'll just take Paige over 17.5 points. There's no head-to-head data, obviously, because Paige has never played the Liberty. And then I have one lean for you. Just the line is not out yet, but I want to take Jonquel Jones over her fantasy score. Her rebounds line is set at 9.5, which I just think is crazy high. But I also am not comfortable betting the under. And then her points line is 14.5, which I think she's going to land like on 15. So I like her points line, but I want to be a little bit safer and just take her fantasy score because I think she's going to get some steal and block opportunities. With no Breanna Stewart, who normally would get those steals and blocks down low, I'm hoping this. This is my vision for the game, you guys. I'm hoping the Liberty take Jonquel Jones away from the 3-point line and not have her be much of a scorer, put her down low and just let her live there. And, so she'll get a bunch of rebounds, she'll get some putbacks maybe, and then she'll get some blocks and a few assists here and there. So that's what I'm hoping is the plan for Jonquel Jones. And then just to let Leona Fibic and Natasha Cloud score from the mid-range and the 3. And Sabrina obviously will score from the 3 and from everywhere. And that should be enough to get it done here. The Wings are one of the worst defenses in the league. But the Liberty also haven't been playing great defense either. So I think there's plenty of room for points here and overs. I don't see a blowout happening, but obviously that is always that's always a potential when a bottom of the league team is going up against a top of the league team. The other game is the Seattle Storm versus the Connecticut Sun. You guys already know that the Sun are on the ban list for me. I know they did okay today. They did great. And Tina Charles did go over her lines. I know a lot of you guys were on Tina Charles, so I'm glad that that happened for you. I will not be betting any Sun players probably for the rest of the season. And the Storm have just been horrible as well. So I'm going to keep looking at those Storm lines because if they move, I may jump in on something. But so far, they have not moved since they first came out, and I have been checking and trying to update them. So let's go over that recap, guys. I just have Paige Bueckers for you over 17.5 points, Leonie Fibic over 9.5 points. Those are our two best bets. If you want to get in the mix for the cash giveaway, just make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and comment hashtag in the mix with whatever comment you want, and you will be entered into that competition. And then our one lean, we obviously don't have the line yet, but Jonquel Jones over fantasy score, I'm thinking that it's going to come out between 36 and 37. And if it's anywhere around that range, I'm taking it. If it's over 40, I will probably not take it. All right, guys, thanks.